Hey guys, it's Nalini here. Welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to share something. First, let me ask you something. Do you see anything weird in this, or anything that stands out or doesn't stand out? I'm gonna tell you. So actually this sweater which I was making, the pattern which I had in mind and the measurements which I had in mind, uh, things didn't work out that way. Like, I just made this much of the front panel and I thought it'll be enough for a shrug. But when I wore it, it was like not coming all the way, to the middle. So I had to do something about it. So it was only like this much gap was in the middle. Like, they were both the panels. Even if I had made a border, still there would be a gap. So I didn't want to button them and then stretch and wear it. I just wanted to be free flowing. So what I did here is I joined two columns of shells. So I didn't want to make a very thick border to compensate the measurements. So I just wanted to add an extra, this one, uh, two shells extra. So I didn't make that strip and then stitched it. I just went, from here, sorry, from here I just started making two rows or columns of these shells and just kept working it on the way. So I just thought that it's come out well. Like, I just thought of something and tried it, and I'm quite okay with it. Actually, it's a top down pattern. So if you see, these shells are going like this, but since I had to mend this, so here the shells are going up because I'm starting my work from down to up. But I don't think so it makes much of a difference. So I just wanted to share that tip. So I'll just show you how I did this part. So this is the front panel of the left side. The right side, I did show you the right side. Okay, so this much I have added, this much I have extended my front panel. So here, this was the right side and I did it on the right side, but since I'm gonna work here, it will be like opposite for me. So I'm gonna start from the wrong side. It doesn't matter because it's gonna go back and forth. So this is the bottom portion. So you can just join your yarn in this first stitch which you see, or the last stitch which you see here. So you can just join it like this, and then I'm gonna make, actually even I don't remember how many chains I made over here. I think it was 7. Let me just check. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, I guess. So I'll just try. Or I think so 7 10. 1 2 3, we'll see. So 1 2 3. So in the fourth one we are going to make our shell. So 2 double crochets in the fourth chain from the hook, then 1 chain extra, and then I'm going into the next one. I'm gonna leave 2 chains, and in the next one I'm gonna make the shell. 1 2 and 3, and now we can just and chain 1, and then we can just join it in the next row. Now this was the bottom row, or that foundation chains, and now we are going to join it here in the first row of shells which we can see over here. So we're gonna join it here. So just in this top, the base of this shell stitch, because it's inverted right now. So in this one I'm just gonna make a slip stitch like this, and now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then I'm gonna make a slip stitch here. So this will match the height of this one, the outer chain 3 of the panel. So here I'm going to make a slip stitch like this. So this will be the first double crochet of the shell of the granny stitch. So now we can just directly turn it around, turn your work around, and now make 2 double crochets in this shell, in this space. So this is our first double crochet, the chain 3. So 1 and 2, then chain 1, and now in the next one again a shell, 1, 2 and 3, again chain 1, and in the first double crochet, or the chain 3 which we had made, the turning chain, in that our last double crochet. Now 1, 2, 3, chain 3, again turn your work so your panel is like this. So we have started making this band of shell stitches. So now this chain 3 is counted as our first double crochet. So 2 double crochets in this stitch, in this space, 1 and 2, then chain 1. Now directly go to the next space and make your granny stitch or the shell stitch, 2 and 3. So we made chain 3 and 2 double crochets, so that was 3 double crochets in total. Then one stitch, one chain, and then in the next space we made 3 double crochets, and now chain 1, and then again if you can see, now these two are in line, and this one we are going to join here at the bottom of this shell stitch, which is going downwards. So we're just gonna make a slip stitch at this one, the bottom of this shell stitch. Or right now, if you don't want to be confused, the top of this shell stitch or the granny stitch. So you can just go into these 2 stitches, these 2 loops. So just insert it into these 2 loops like this, like this, and make your slip stitch. And we have joined this row, and now again chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then as you can see, we are going to continue this row. So here we are going to join. So just on the top of your chain 3 here, where this double crochet stitch is there, you can just insert your hook like this and cross. And I don't know whether I was in the frame or not, I'll just show you again. So this chain 3 of this panel, so we are going to join here like this, make your slip stitch, then turn your work. And as I told you, this chain 3 will be your first double crochet. In this space, make 2 more. And then again chain 1. Now in this space we are going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and then 1 double crochet into this chain 3. Not into, I'm just directly going into the space between the 2 double crochets. If you want to go in the stitch, you can do that as well, but it's not that noticeable, so just make a double crochet like this. And then again same thing, chain 3, turn your work, and I'm going to make a row again and join it here. So now chain 3 counts as a double crochet, so 2 more in this space. So 1, and 2 and chain 1. Now in the next chain space, 1, 2 and 3. And then as I told you, this row is continued. Now we are going to make a slip stitch here on top of this shell. So you can just go through 2 loops and make your slip stitch. Then again chain 3, and now we are joining here. The double crochet, the single double crochet is here, so just you can just insert into this stitch and come out and make your single crochet like this. Then again the same thing, turn your work and make 2 double crochets here. 1, 2. So as you can see, this is our first shell or granny stitch, chain 1, and now into the next space 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Then again chain 1 and just go here between the first and second double crochet and slip stitch. And then again you can just keep continuing to make this for how long you want it. So as you can see, it's barely noticeable. Now the difference which is coming here will be covered up when we make the border, so that's not a big issue. So but if you see, we've just added 2 more columns of our granny stitches, and it looks like a continuous pattern. So I hope this made sense, and I hope this might be useful for someone who made a mistake like me, or the measurements went wrong and it is a little smaller in size. So you can just increase the length like this. So if you like this tip, then do subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. And do subscribe, because almost 90 or 97% of my viewers are not subscribed. So do subscribe, and I hope my videos are useful for you. So until our next video, bye bye.